Hey guys, before I get this video rolling, I wanted to apologize for last Sunday's video where the editing just got really messed up. Audio, music. I try to give you guys the best video and it's frustrating in that, attempt, then other things get messed up. So I will do a better job of editing and looking over the videos before I upload them. So without further ado, let's get rolling. Well, it's been about over 24 hours since the worst day of my life here in Tennessee. I don't know. I don't want to over dramatize it, but it was a bad one. So here's the story. You guys know that it's time to mow. So I went outside of my house and it was time to mow. And I went to the hill. That's one of the many hills that we have near our house. And I'm just having a great day. I'm feeling like, hey, I got the energy. I had mowed the front part the day before, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna mow the rest of it today. And I'm tackling this hill, and I'm like, whoo, sweating, but having a good time. It's been a good day. And all of a sudden, I feel this sharp pain in my ankle, and it felt like, sometimes you might run over a twig or something and it hits you, or a rock. I don't know. I thought the mower had hit something and it hit me in my leg, and I'm like, ow, that really hurts. And I look down and there's a yellow jacket on my ankle, and I'm like, oh shoot, okay, I just got stung. And so you in the split second of your thinking, I'm like, okay, is this just a random thing? And I didn't really have time to think about it, and then all of a sudden I feel more pain on my other ankle. And I look down and there are 4 or 5 of them that are on my ankle, and I'm just feeling this intense pain. And I'm like, okay, now I feel like I have basically run over their house, their nest. And so in my mind, I'm trying to process all of this because it's never happened to me before. I've never heard of anybody doing this before. Education here in Tennessee. I mean, it could have happened anywhere, but just it's the first time that's happened to me here. And so I don't know what possessed me, but I turned off the mower. I don't know why I did. I guess I just didn't want to, stir up anything more, but by then it was too late. And so now they're swarming me. I feel some sharp pain in my upper arm here. I feel pain in the back of my legs, and I'm basically being attacked. And so I push the mower up the hill. I hightail it. I don't know why I didn't leave it there. I guess I just didn't want to leave it behind. But I continued to put the mower into the garage, and there's still yellow jackets on my ankle, and I'm stomping on my ankle with my other foot, trying to kill them. And I don't know if I pushed their, stinger in deeper. Anyway, I go into the house, and I think I had a dead one on my ankle, and there was actually one in my shoe. And I had to kill that one. And my daughter's looking at me like, what in the world are you doing? Why are you out of breath? Why are you freaking out? And I'm like, I just got attacked and stung by a total swarm of yellow jackets. And so luckily I did not have to go to the hospital. I had no reaction from it, just intense pain. I mean, you guys remember the bite that I had on the back of my ear. I forgot which one it was. But this one was hugely more intense. I come to count, I think my wife or my daughter had to count the ones I really couldn't see. I think I was stung maybe 20 to 30 times. And then I realized later that we looked it up on the internet, and yellow jackets don't lose their stinger when they sting you. So they can just keep stinging you and stinging you. So they had to do what they had to do. They're just instinctively doing that. So nothing against them, nothing against Tennessee, because it could have happened anywhere. But that was just the most intense pain I felt in a long time. And 24 hours later, I think it's been, 25, 26 hours later, I still feel a little bit of pain, but nothing like yesterday. I mean, wow. And every part that my clothes touched just burned a little more. And so, you know, I did what the internet said. I took my Benadryl, did the ice. And then it was kind of interesting, you know, we went to some of my neighbors and they're like, yeah, we saw you. And then they talk about the gasoline thing. So you're supposed to pour gasoline down it, light it on fire. But my next door neighbor, she got bit too because she was mowing at the same time, or stung. And so it was just an interesting day of yellow jackets and being attacked, and I live to tell about it. So, you know, it's just an interesting thing about yesterday. And I'll be honest, it just took me a while to calm down and process what was happening. But that was my crazy day about being swarmed and attacked by yellow jackets. Okay, switching gears, it has been raining a lot. Lots of wind, lightning, thunder. So what that does is that's really cool for us to kind of hear and see, like, ooh, but it really is kind of a humbug and a pain in the rear, because with all that wind, rain, a lot of branches fall. So, and when they do, you have to go out and pick that all up because you don't want to mow over that. So it's just one of those tough situations where, you know, you like all this cool weather and, you know, it's a little scary, but then, you know, having to go through that aftermath of picking all up all of the debris. Yes, I need to get out here and mow. It's just been so rainy that we haven't had a chance to. So after all of the rain and wind, you know, you're gonna find things like this in your yard. Branches everywhere. So the bummer part is you have to go up and, you know, pick all this up before you mow, because you definitely don't want to be mowing over this. It's going to mess up your mower blades. So yeah, this is just what you expect when you get lots of wind. And yeah, your yard ends up getting real crazy like this. Okay guys, so this is why we get a little cringy when storms come through. All of these twigs and branches. I had to pull off the lawn here before I ran them over, and I'm sure they came from this dude. So yeah, that just makes the work double here to pull all of this off the grass before I can mow anymore. My father-in-law bought me a rain gauge, and looks like we're at 1.5 inches since just I think it's been a week. Okay guys, so there is all of the branches and wood and bark that we picked up from around our house after that crazy wind and rain. That's a lot of wood, and it'll be fun to burn all that. Okay guys, so I hope I didn't over dramatize this video. I mean, looking back on the whole year that we've been here in Tennessee, I could chalk that up as my worst day. I mean, it was definitely the most traumatic. Like, whoa, I've never experienced this before. But, you know, I don't want to, you know, take away from somebody who's in the hospital or somebody who loses a loved one, because that would be tragic and the worst day ever. And so, you know, if that was my worst day ever, I'll take it a million times over something else that's worse. So again, thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey. Every day is something new, and that was something new that, you know, I'll put in my back pocket, but I don't want to go through that one again. Everybody that I've talked to said, man, that hurts. That's a, you know, a really bad thing. Those things are very vicious, and I found out the hard way that they are. So anyway, thank you guys again. If you like these videos, hit that subscribe button, that like button, throw down a comment, because I always love to read your comments and reply to them, and I'll see you in my next video.